You're pretty when I'm drunk.
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 And I'm pretty fucking drunk.
Hey guys, Thursday. Yeah, we all know what day that is. Actually, I'm being forced by Samantha to take Ms. Bomey out for dinner tonight. She's doing a house cleansing, and she said it'd be better if her peeps weren't up in her face what she was trying to clean, quote unquote. So she insisted that I take Ms. Bomey and get the hell out of the house. So okay, might go up to a place that we go to that has good burgers and Bloody Marys. Meanwhile, yesterday I just wasn't feeling all that good, and by the time I actually started feeling better and like having a beer, it was already fairly late. But it wasn't too late to jump on with NYHalfassprepper. We did that Dogfish, that stout, 18%. I think I'll probably have to get a hold of another one of those to do a review. Very similar to kind of like 1050, but it's kind of like, I don't know, 18%, this isn't going to make sense, but it was almost like the light version of 1050. I mean, you could see right when you poured it into the glass that 1050 is like gloop, 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 and this was, it had a medium mouthfeel. The review that I was planning on doing, I'm not going to be doing because that's not what's in the bottle. What's in the bottle is for me, or something for me to try. So, but I want to take a look at this. Midas Touch from Dogfish Head, handcrafted ancient ale. I do know a little bit about this. This is based on the ingredients found in a 2,700-year-old drinking vessel by King Midas. So, if it's authentic, then I know it falls somewhere between a wine and a mead. So, let's give it a try. Alcohol percentage 9%. Hey, it's that starting point for JR10 Desert Gold, 9% and up. That's what he prefers. Let's use the opener that Glock guy sent me. William. Hope nobody forgot to go over and subscribe to him. I gotta do a video. Damn it! I gotta do a video on the Ebomi side, showing some support, sending some people his way. He's a good guy, and he's another one. Like I think I discovered 5 or 6 guys the other day. It's like, I don't hear from them anymore. I mean, are they still putting out videos? Oh yeah, they're putting out videos. I'm unsubbed to them automatically through YouTube. I can never get lucky and find that I've been unsubbed from Chuck. Deputy Sheriff 100, didn't know where the hell he had been. Firearms Patriot, had to go resub to him. Glockgeist, wasn't subbed to him. God, YouTube, you suck. Okay, here we go. Ready? Oh, sorry, I didn't. The cap is. They changed the colors up on their caps, but it's all the same thing. The shark. Okay, here we go. It's got decent carbonation going on. Not exactly a lot of head. And I thought it was another successful pour myself. That's all I gotta say. And it's dissipating rapidly. It honestly has a wheat kind of a smell to it. Okay. Cheers. Cheers there, King Midas. Being that one of my my I think favorite kind of high-end breweries is this is the brewery, and they have a whole bunch of stuff that's kind of a mix it up, and this it's very unique. It's up front, it's kind of dry, and almost has what is almost like a combination of almost like a subtle Chardonnay kind of taste in the background. Very smooth. Cool. I would never be accurate on that 9% either. It has that drinkability of something in the 4.5–5% range. Maybe not even that. Wow, they really Dogfish really has an ability to hide a lot of alcohol. That one, that's the worldwide stout that me and NYHalfassprepper had our little beer powwow. Well, Travis drank a sorry, I had to block it out of my. I've had it. It's been a long time. Kind of makes Bush appear to be like a high-end brewery, but that was 18%, and you would never known that either. So, mouthfeel is light. It's got a really kind of a dry, smooth kind of charge to it. You get that white wine kind of Chardonnay kind of up front, and even in kind of the overall like wash, what's kind of left behind, and wine, it's kind of the sulfur, the chemical reaction or whatever that's kind of left behind. It kind of leaves a little bit of that. It's all very pleasant though. Behind that, even though it's fairly dry yet smooth, it has kind of a sweetness to it. Maybe honey. This is actually very good. Barley, honey, white, muscat, grapes, and saffron. So it's probably where that kind of the grape. It's not like real overwhelming though. I really thought with it being something like a mead that you'd get more of kind of a sweetness from it. Oh, just in case just for Ray. I know he's probably stopped doing the brew reviews since Bush Girl hasn't been in there, but I got that picture. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Mosin update. I did talk to Bill today. Not that I was trying to be impatient. I was just curious. Ms. Bomey's Smith & Wesson 38 Special Model 10 was up there, and it's as all things do, like when you bring your car to your mechanic. When it went into the safe last time, you'd start to pull the hammer back, and everything would lock up, and the cylinder would stop moving. And every time I tried it on the way up to Bill's place, it worked flawlessly. But he said that that little arm that advances it and a spring all showed signs of wear. So that was all being. He ended up having to order the parts for it, and he just figured I'd want to pick everything up all at the same time. So I'm like, I'm not being impatient. I mean, if I had it right now, it's not like I could really go shoot. Like to. Gotta waste a snowman. Got a big box of In the Red exploding targets just to make that happen. I don't know. Maybe if the weather works out, and when Evil Neil 187 is here, maybe we can take a trek up to the hunting shack and put a few rounds through the Mosin and do a little. I gotta do a few test runs with the mystery AR before that's ready to head off to its new owner. Yeah, this is definitely unique, but it has like a decent flavor, and it's the dynamics or the complexity is kind of cool because it sort of gives you a little journey. But holy cow, for 9%. I don't know. And even that the worldwide stout, sometimes when they warm up, especially 18%, usually when it warms up, a lot of times that alcohol will pick up, and that did not. That was pretty good. Okay. Yeah, if you're a fan of Dogfish Head, this is just one more thing. I would definitely give it a try. Like I said, the fact that they based the ingredients on it on a very old recipe. The Midas touch on the E scale. I'd definitely get this again. I would say it is an 8.5. And tomorrow, Friday. What should we look at tomorrow? Why don't we? Why don't we look at Odell Brewing Company's IPA? Full disclosure, I have had this. This is something I can get locally. As a matter of fact, the place we're going to this evening has this on tap. Honestly, I had never heard of it, and maybe 4 weeks ago when we were there, I was like, yeah, give me a 22 ounce of that, and I was just like, holy God, this is actually outstanding beer. 7% by volume. So this is kind of a heads up, a warning, whatever. It's a very good IPA. If you see this, definitely give it a try. But we'll talk about this tomorrow. Oh man, this flu. Tart to darkness. This flu, man, just does not want to give up. You know, you can go, 75% of the day feeling not so bad, and all of a sudden you're just like, oh, I want to take a nap. I want to do a double shot of NyQuil and call it a day. So, yeah, hopefully I understand this is really going around. As a matter of fact, Glockgeist informed me that when I coughed on camera on a couple videos back, I infected him, and now he's sick. That's a bad strain right there. I'm just saying. Politically, more of the same old. There's a lot of posturing going on. One of the things I think is extremely funny is Nancy Pelosi bitching about the CIA. Welcome to the rest of us, you dumb bitch. I'm sorry. If I was creating the political Noah's about to sink ark, she would definitely get some first class reservations. Okay, guys, I'm gonna cut this short. If there is such a thing, cutting it short, which means it's probably like 21 minutes. So, cheers, everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully, unless the flu stays up. Ivan Putski, the claw. Remember that dude? The claw. That'll date somebody. Okay, guys. Cheers. We'll see you tomorrow.